Welcome back to Behind the Lines. We're talking about Unsung, the magazine, and the movement. Right now we're with the two creators and founders, editor-in-chief, the content manager, the CEO, the COO, and sisters. We have Carrie, and we also have Jessica. Thanks for being back with us.
Thank you.
What is the future with this?
Well, we're hoping to create a community of people, like-minded individuals who are their life's goal is to support everybody on the way up. So we plan on having a YouTube channel. We're also creating a Writer's Digest for the writers to be able to draw off the magazine and have their own spot. So we plan on holding events and having a place where people feel like they're home. A lot of times artists find themselves pushed to the side because people don't understand them. So me being an artist, I want to make sure there are people that know that we understand them. And like I said, in any aspect, we support movement, healing on our way up. So we're hoping one day to be a household name and be a community of people. So
yeah. Be seen, be heard, be celebrated. Well, we can all embrace that in some way, shape, or form. For those who are just joining us, just so you realize what this magazine is, briefly, Carrie, how would you describe it?
It's a platform for anybody who needs the opportunity to showcase themselves, to get the credit they deserve, and to not jump through hoops to do it.
Okay, and it is available through your website, which we're going to put up on the screen, and you can get a hard copy like this, or you can also get the digital copy.
Correct.
Now, we had talked about the artist part of it. There's also going to be the Unsung, the digest?
The digest, yes. That is going to focus on a lot of people. We have short story writers. That's kind of your...
We have short story writers, we have serials, so we'll have people that put a chapter in one magazine and they continue. But I'm getting so many great writers that we have to find another platform for it, and that's what that's going to be.
We promise that you'll be published, and we want to keep that promise.
Right. And plus people to share their stories about things that they've been through, their passions, things they're passionate about is going to go into that as well.
Yeah. So. How can you do this? I mean, financially, how does this work?
It's completely a labor of love.
It is.
Okay. What we're doing is we're in the process of trying to find sponsors, and the thing with us is that we're not looking for help to help us. No. We're wanting people to help us help other people.
So this project can continue to grow.
Right. As of right now, I mean, we fork out the money to get it published, which we have no problems doing. But because it is such a our readers are actually all over the country and now internationally, so finding advertisers for a local area, we're trying to gain more of a local following so we can find advertisers, but it's our sponsors as well. We give back to the sponsor, so it's not, we're not looking for the money and then running with it. We want the sponsor to be just as involved. We had some sponsors for the launch party, and we made sure that they are going to get their name all over the magazine.
The advertising space and it, right?
Yep. Like I said, if you come to us, we will make sure we can get you in any platform, whatever we have possible, so that people can see what you have done or what you can do.
Sounds like a wonderful partnership.
It is.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the cover here and the kids. As we saw earlier, everybody who's involved here is a mother.
Yes.
And the pictures of this next issue
That's actually my children. I have 3 of my own and 2 stepchildren. So, and the Diva, the Litigator, and the Jock, which is actually the feature story, and that really captures the personality of my 3 children. But we have 5 different personalities, honestly, in our house, and but it's a family-run magazine, so they're all involved.
Right.
Everybody's families, everybody's children. So, but we wanted to feature them on the front, so because they are really the backbone of what we do. So.
And everybody was there at the launch party too.
Yes,
right?
They were. Yes, they were. And as a matter of fact, the little one made a speech as well.
Did.
So.
That's great.
And they all wore Michelle Renee designs too, which was the greatest.
That's wonderful. Now, a very important part of what you do is the military segment.
Yes.
Okay, explain that piece.
You want that one or do you?
You can have
Okay,
that.
basically, our heart is always in the military. She is a dependent now, but she was in the Coast Guard herself, and I was Air Force. Our whole family, they're all military.
Fathers, grandfathers,
uncles.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to try to help the military. I had to integrate as a civilian. I was raised military and went in myself, and then I ended up having to be a civilian. It was very hard to find my way through the civilian world. So what we're trying to do is help with integration.
Right.
And help give them a platform to tell their story and make it easier for them to integrate into civilian world and to be able to make it a lot easier, because these days it's really
It's a big
hard.
transition.
It is a huge transition, so we want to make sure that we give them a voice so they feel like they're being heard as well.
Great. So the future with Unsung, Jessica.
Oh, I don't really know.
To continue to grow and share, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And to be able to have a good team that can help get people out there and to be seen and be heard and be celebrated. That's pretty much what we're looking for.
And you are open to other artists, other stories, people that may want to help you out, right?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. We're always looking for new people to help us out. Musicians, dancers, anybody who has something. Our main thing is we want to make sure people get the credit they deserve. And like Lauren was saying earlier, you can't go anywhere sometimes unless you have that credit. So we will even take makeup artists right out of college who need that print credit.
To help build resumes is
exactly.
one of our
Use it as a
biggest
tear sheet. Whatever you need to do to take that one step towards your success. So
This is such an incredible idea. I applaud your efforts with this, because this hasn't been an easy task. It's a lot of work.
it is, but it's a labor of love, and we love what we do.
We
so
do.
Yeah. So if we go on the website, we can find out how to get this.
Yes.
A hard copy as well.
Yes.
And you also do subscriptions too.
we do yearly subscriptions.
Just started that actually.
We are a quarterly magazine, but we also have 2 exposure editions, which we feature one per, like
Just
this one is
semi-annual.
photographers and models. The next one will be whatever we focus on, mixed media artists. But we want to try to make sure we have every avenue for everybody.
And get everybody in there.
That's
our main-
wonderful. Thank you so much for taking
you for
time
having
today.
us.
Unsung, be seen, be heard, be celebrated.
Yes.
We're going to celebrate you and your efforts too.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. And I'm Diane Dayton with Behind the Lines. Remember to keep looking behind the lines. You might be surprised what you find.
Behind the Lines. Behind the Lines.